videos are scary, they're spooky.
A disturbing movie, Iceberg. The lower you go, the more disturbing the movie.
And with no exaggeration, I have legitimately lost sleep over this research.
You need to stop watching these Iceberg videos.
User Nice Guy Phil on Reddit has
made this horrible creation.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to make a video talking about the horror movie Iceberg. How many movies have I seen on it? How far have I gone down the horror movie Iceberg? All that fun stuff. And I know that most of you guys probably already know what this is, but I know for a fact that I have followers that follow me that do not know what this is, so I'm just going to summarize it in a nutshell for them. The horror movie Iceberg is a post that this Reddit user created, and it's basically an image of an iceberg, and there's 8 levels to this iceberg, and obviously the deeper you go down the level, the scarier the movies become, the more intense and the more disturbing they become. So as a guy who fancies himself as a horror content creator, I mean, my whole channel is called Horror Enzo. All I do is watch horror movies. When I first came across this, I was like, bro, I'm easily gonna be on level 6 or 7 of this thing. I mean, easily. I'm not gonna be on level 8 because I'm not a complete psycho, but I'm easily going to be on the deeper half of this. And as I was looking at the movies that I've seen on this iceberg, the scariest movie on this post that I have seen, I ended up on level 2. Hey man, what is this thing? How the fuck am I only on level 2? That is some pussy that is unacceptable. I cannot call myself Horror Enzo and be on level 2. That's not even halfway there. That's not even 50%. On a grading scale, I'm not even at an F. What the fuck is this? So now my competitive juices got flowing in me. I'm like, okay, we gotta step it up a notch here, Enzo. Come on, what is this? So I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take a movie from each level and watch them. So I was like, all right, level 3, what haven't I seen? What movie am I gonna pick from level 3? That's the next step. So as I was looking at the movies on level 3, I've only heard of 4 of them. I haven't heard about any of the other ones. I have no idea what they are, but I have heard of Martyrs, and I've heard really good things about it. I've heard about a Serbian film. I've heard about The Human Centipede 2, and I've heard about Cannibal Holocaust. So I was like, well, which one am I gonna pick? Because those are 4 good options. I've already seen The Human Centipede. I mean, I can't believe The Human Centipede is on level 2. That is insane to me. But to be quite honest, I've had enough of watching people eat out of other people's buttholes. So I was not interested in Human Centipede 2. I've heard about a Serbian film, but I've heard it's about porn and stuff like that, so I was not interested in that. So it really came down to Martyrs and Cannibal Holocaust. And I really wanted to see Martyrs, but my favorite subgenre of horror movies is found footage, and a lot of people claim that Cannibal Holocaust is the real first found footage movie. I don't really agree with that. I think like we should give that credit to The Last Broadcast. I used to think it was the Blair Witch Project, but there was actually a movie that came out before that, which is The Last Broadcast. So I really think that should be given credit as the first found footage movie. Even though Cannibal Holocaust has elements of found footage in it, it's not completely a found footage movie. There's some like cinematic aspects to it as well. So the point I'm trying to make is I chose Cannibal Holocaust. And after watching that movie,
2 hours later.
Oh my god, what the
let me make this very clear. I will never, ever watch a movie on level 3 again or anywhere beyond level 3. You can call me a pussy. I don't care. I'm a pussy, bro. I'm a certified grade A pussy. Dude, that movie wasn't even scary. It was just flat out not even... it's disgusting. Disturbing is not even a good enough word for it. I just felt inhumane. It felt horrible. I was like, what? This is not right, bro. This is completely not right. There's real deaths in the movie. Not human deaths, but like real animal deaths in the film. That's fucked up, bro. We'll talk about real human deaths later on in the other levels, but beyond that, this movie was fucked up. It really affected my mental health, and I don't like using that word mental health because I really feel like nowadays everybody's a goddamn pussy and no one has thick skin anymore, but there are certain things that if you watch them, it will affect your psyche, and this is one of them, bro. This totally affected my mental. I felt so bad after the movie, after watching it, that I needed to watch like Megamind to like lift up the mood, man. Jesus Christ. Let me just put things in perspective for you about this movie. The director got charged with murder. Do you understand? Let me just read this from the internet for you. 10 days after its premiere in Milan, the film was seized by the Italian courts and director Ruggero Deodato was arrested and charged with obscenity. He was later charged with murdering several actors on camera and faced life in prison. Wait a minute, I didn't even know about this. What the f? I knew he was charged with murder, but I didn't. And I thought he proved himself in court that he didn't murder any people. Yet to like bring in the actors to show that they were still alive. I mean, this is insane. All for a movie, that's just too much, bro. But I didn't know he was no, there's no way he's in life for jail. In jail for life. Okay, here it is. Deodato was put on trial for murdering actors and faced 30 years in prisons, but he produced the supposedly dead men in the court and the charges were dropped. He was fined for obscenity, however. Okay, I'm not gonna do further research on this. If you have more information, comment it down below, but Jesus Christ, man. You shouldn't go this far to make a movie. This isn't even scary at this point. It just feels inhumane. That's what it feels like. It's just like, why did you do this? Oh my god, dude. There was like 6 animal deaths, if I remember correctly. I gotta look it up now. Although 6 animal deaths appear on screen, 7 animals were killed for the production. No way, there were 7! As the scene depicting the monkey's death was shot twice, resulting in the death of 2 monkeys. Bro, like, come on, man. Like, this is just so bad. I remember the first death that I saw on screen was the one that impacted me the most. It's not even the worst death out of all of them, but it was just the one that really got to me. And it's like this muskrat, and he's holding it, and he just stabs it, and you can hear the squealing, and it's just like, oh my god, dude, I felt morbid. I mean, there's not even words to describe it, how disgusting it is, and you just feel, I can't believe I just didn't stop it after that. I can't believe I watched the whole thing through. That is insane. There's a tarantula death in there. I didn't really care too much for that. I mean, I'm sorry, tarantula. We squash spiders all. You know what? I'm gonna move on from that one. But the turtle scene was grotesque. That was a really bad one. But also the pig scene affected me because there's a pig and he's just like running around a pole tied and he's like panicking and you can hear the squealing, and then he just shoots him point blank range, and it's just so depressing, bro. It's like, how did the actors agree to this? I mean, it's not just the director, bro. The actors did it. F them too. This is absolutely the most disgusting, disturbing movie I've seen. I will never rewatch it. I will never recommend it to anyone, and I just feel bad that I even witnessed it. If you haven't gone down the horror movie Iceberg, save yourself, man. Save yourself. But yeah, as of right now, I am on level 3 of the horror movie Iceberg. I don't ever plan to watch any other movie on level 3. Maybe, just maybe Martyrs, because I've heard good things about it. But if there's real death, I mean, I cannot deal with that. It has to be fake, man. It has to be a movie. But other than that, not interested in anything past level 3. I will never go beyond 4, 5, 6, 7. Dude, what is even on those movies? It has to be like real human deaths, like torture and like dark web stuff. It has to be illegal. There's no way that those movies are legal. If this guy got charged with murder on level, how is this on level 3? If you have any information about the other movies on the other levels, Wendigoon did a fantastic video on it, but if you want to comment below, if this Reddit user that created this seen every movie that he put on that list, bro, that guy has to go to jail. There's something wrong with his head. There's no actual human being that would sit there and watch these movies and go further. There's just no way that there's something wrong up here. It has to. No normal person would ever do that. I mean, I can understand, like, if we look at level 1, Friday the 13th, Child's Play, Conjuring, The Ring, Nightmare on Elm Street, Scream, Insidious, The Grudge. I've seen all of these movies, and they're really good horror movies, but you can tell they're the Hollywood, generic, basic. I can understand that being level 1, but bro, level 2? The Texas Chainsaw Massacre? The Human Centipede? Those are some of the scariest movies I've seen. I've seen Saw, it's more just torture porn. House of a Thousand Corpses I've seen is also pretty good. Hostel is a very disturbing movie, bro. Hostel is up there for me in terms of disturbing, and it's on level 2. That's insane to me. The Hills Have Eyes is pretty good. I have seen Tusk. It's more of a disturbing movie rather than like super scary. I have not seen Midsummer yet, but I mean, come on, bro. Those are some intense movies, and they're only on level 2. I just cannot get that through my head. How about how shitty the world is, bro? How is the world so dark and so evil and maniacal and diabolic? It's just too much darkness, too much evil, bro. Sometimes all I want to do is put on Puss in Boots and watch a cat fight a wolf, and that's it. That's all my brain can handle. Okay? I already feel depressed just talking about this list, man. Like, I do not want to do this video. I'm gonna end it right here, man. I'm gonna watch Puss in Boots or something, bro. Subscribe if you want to. Give this video a like if you want to. Comment below. But man, I can't wait to see you on another video. This was too much, bro. Just too much. Deuces.